Hi Taurus, welcome to your March 2023 Love and Relationships reading. Thank you for joining me. My name's Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Taurus, I'll be doing a you versus them reading today. One side will be you, the other side your person of interest. Feel free to swap out the energies, you know who's who in your story. If you're cross-watching, either side could resonate as a Taurian that you're dealing with. And if this isn't your reading today, Taurus, feel free to check out your other sign placements here on the channel. Okay, Taurus, let's see. I've been meditating on these cards, so a couple more shuffles for you guys, and let's get the cards down for March 2023 for my Taurians, the bull gang out there. Let's see what's going on for you guys. For my Taurians. For March 2023, what is going on for Taurus Spirit? And let's take a look at your person of interest. Remember, either side can resonate as you, the other will be your person. This could be someone that's around you physically, energetically. Someone that's thinking of you, you could be thinking of them. Doesn't have to be about a romantic partnership either, it could be anyone. Any kind of relationship that you have in your life, any kind of connection. So let's take a look here, guys. Taurus's person of interest for March 2023 for Taurus. If at any time during the reading you're enjoying it or getting something out of it, then please do me a big favor. Press that thumbs up button. Guys, if you wouldn't mind doing it now for my regular viewers, so you in case you lose track at the end there, I'd really appreciate it if you would. Thank you so much. And let's get some oracle cards down for Taurus. I'm going to start with the energy around the feminine. Now, most of you are aware that feminine and masculine energy is not gender specific. You could identify as a male and be in your feminine energy. It's more of a yin-yang energy, if we think of it that way, receptivity versus actions, doing, doing by force, getting things done, whereas the feminine energy is more of patience, waiting and seeing, having things play out as they will. So you get the idea. So let's have a look at the energy around the feminine for Taurus for March 2023. Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs for Taurus. Okay, we've got home and Gaia, creation. Oh, this feels very Queen of Pentacles, doesn't it, guys? And let's have a look at the energy around the masculine for this reading. The energy around this reading of the masculine for March. The masculine energy. Okay, and speaking of masculine energy, we have Thor, which is about taking action. Now, the connecting energy, let's get that. I will use this deck here. What is the connecting energy, please, Spirit? Please show me the connecting energy. Endurance, okay. That feels very Nine of Wands. Endurance, having to endure much. I'm getting that message from Spirit. Okay, so Taurus, let's talk about it. You know, with this Thor energy, with this masculine, I'm seeing this as more of a chariot-like energy. You know, well, in mythology, Thor captains a chariot, pulled by those two giant goats. So we all know that from the, if we don't know the legend of Thor, then we certainly know it by the movie, right? And the sound of thunder, they carry the sound of thunder. They cause the sound of thunder. And I almost see like Thor's hammer as like a giant wand, if you will. There's a lot of masculine force with this, and when we think of Thor, we think of, masculine perfection, right? Hello, Chris Hemsworth. But in this reading, what I'm getting here is calling upon this masculine energy for real action. For someone to step up to the plate here and take real action. Thor is a rut buster. They bust out. This is an energy that can be used to bust out of stagnancy, out of stasis. Someone who will forcefully make action happen. So if there's inertia, tiredness, or frustration that things are not happening, then Thor energy here makes it happen. Now, the energy of endurance tells me that Thor, this masculine energy, has had to endure quite a bit. And when we think of the symbolism behind the Nine of Wands, it is rather someone who has been through the wars, been through the battles in life. They're still standing, they're still strong, yes, but they can be a little bit tired. It could be symbolic of someone who has perhaps mature in age as well, because the more that we endure in life usually is because we have lucky enough to get to a certain age in life. And when we talk about the feminine energy here, pretty self-explanatory. Gaia is growth. It is nourishment. It is what we gain from the earth goddess. When we think about all that the earth provides to us, sustenance, it is literally the seed of creation. And with Vesta, what I'm sensing around this is like a keeping the home fires burning. Stability, definitely earth goddess energy when it comes to the home front. Home is where you make it. Yeah, I feel with this feminine energy, home is where you make it. Making a home from wherever you happen to be. And making it livable, making it nourishing, making it comfortable. Okay, so let's see where this is going, guys. Taurus, for you, we do have the Seven of Wands. Yeah. Well, this is about all that you have gone through in life, and you're still fighting. Yeah. And I'm also getting this weird sense of coming home. Coming home, whatever that means to you, and being welcomed. Coming home and being welcomed. Someone to help, someone to assist, someone to lift you up, to put you on that magnificent pedestal as this earth goddess that you are, Taurus. Lovely. Now the masculine energy, the person that you're dealing with, is the Ten of Wands. Well, this is literally endurance, the state of endurance, climbing up that hill. Oh, it's a 10, so it tells me that this person is almost there. They've almost made it. They've already experienced a lot of chaos, a lot of trauma in their life. And it feels like one more thing that needs to be done for this masculine energy before they reach the top of that mountain and say, I have endured. I have made it through. I've been through a particularly tough period in my life, and I can do this. I can do this. I'm also getting just a pure sense of masculine endurance, literal energy, in whatever way that might be. It could be physical in nature. Now, where you stand here, Taurus, the devil energy. I'm not seeing this as anything bad, especially because you've got Gaia and the home here. Keeping the home fires burning. I mean, this is like what Thor would want to come home to. Thor would want to come home to the lady in the streets and the freak in the sheets, right? I feel that's what we're talking about here, Taurus. Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't he, right? So endurance, again. Coming home to like a home-cooked meal. It seems rather traditional in nature. Sure, but there's a reason for it. My spirit guide is saying there's a reason why masculine and feminine energies are drawn together. And what I'm sensing here is a masculine energy that has missed the comforts of home, having like a home-cooked meal, great sex, someone to cuddle up with. And the feminine energy may have missed support, having a masculine energy around them in some manner. Okay. Now, the masculine energy, where they currently stand. Okay, we've got the Strength card here. So yeah, this is endurance. I feel like the masculine is finding the strength to reach the pinnacle. It feels like focus. It feels like determination, choosing a path, sticking to it. And I get this masculine energy here will be able to, they're up to the task, okay? I get that they're up to the task with the assistance of the feminine energy. But I don't feel it's a solitary energy. I feel that this is reciprocity here. Like the masculine energy can help the feminine with what they need, and the feminine can help the masculine with what they need. It's very much a union here of people who have what it takes to fill the other's needs at this particular moment. Okay. And we do have we've got the Emperor in reverse, but as hopes for the future, what I'm sensing around this is, of course, that this feminine energy is hoping for their Emperor. Gaia is associated with Empress energy, the Earth Goddess. This is associated with beauty, abundance, planting the seeds for the future. And Gaia can do all that on her own, yes, but she is also seeking her masculine counterpart, which is this Thor energy. Okay. The feminine has the seeds. The masculine has the ability to make those seeds grow. I mean, it's quite literal, isn't it, when we think about making babies? That's what I'm seeing here, guys. So if you're not planning to get pregnant, well, be careful, because this masculine energy could potentially make that happen. Yeah, right. Now, when it comes to the masculine energy and their hopes for the future, we do have the Queen of Wands here. Yeah. All right. Yes. This is associated with this Devil energy. And what I'm getting here is that this masculine energy is just a little bit concerned about their endurance. Okay. They want something to last. Now, take that as it will. I'm not going to go down that road here on YouTube, but you guys will know where that's headed. But for the majority of you, I'm getting that this endurance is mainly about a lasting relationship, commitment, something that lasts long term. I feel this masculine energy is looking for something that's going to last long term. And they could be interested. You could have. I feel that they find you very, very attractive. That's not an issue, but they're just concerned about the longevity. Okay, how long this is going to last. How you're seeing them, Taurus. 3 of Swords. Yeah. The main energy that I'm picking up here is, I'm getting this. It's that old thing that where people sometimes leave another because they're scared of that person's going to leave them or abandon them. And I'm sensing a little bit of that around this Thor energy. That someone could be scared of the longevity, that this isn't going to last, and kind of pull the trigger first, if you will, metaphorically, of course, and end this before it even reaches a stage of being able to commit. It's a little bit of fear associated with that. Now, the masculine energy, how they're seeing the feminine, we do have the hanged man here, or in this deck it's the hanged woman. Yeah, I'm wondering if the masculine isn't thinking that I'm getting making a sacrificing the feminine energy. Because they fear that it's not long lasting, or that they can't keep up, or that there's something here. You guys will know what it is, especially if there's been some kind of issues around age. Someone here could be younger, the other person could be a little bit older, or one person has is still fertile, has very youthful energy around them. The other person feels older. Well, it doesn't mean that they are. They just could feel older. They may feel like they don't have enough energy for the feminine, or it's the case that they feel that the feminine is going to abandon them for someone who is has more energy, or who is better looking, or something like that I'm picking up around this masculine. Yeah. Now, what's hidden here is the Page of Cups. Yeah, I feel like, yes, this feels like something that's new. I feel like you've started dating. You started dating each other. And I feel like this has a lot of potential to go somewhere really, really good. I feel that you'd be good for each other. But there's this question of the masculine who I feel is doubting this connection. What is hidden over here is the Five of Wands. Yeah, I'm picking that up as some internal conflict. They seem to be very stressed, concerned. I'm also picking up an energy around this of poking, or that sounded bad. Let me walk that back. Digging at someone's wounds, or pushing buttons. This masculine energy. It's like, are they going to push the eject button? It's like this beautiful music that could be playing between the two of you, and the song is playing. You're about halfway through. It's looking pretty good. You're getting on really well. And then the masculine energy presses the eject button. Do you remember those? Or if you're thinking of streaming, you press the stop button halfway through before the song is finished. That's what I'm getting. But the feminine, I feel, wants the song to continue playing, but the masculine is the one that's pressing the stop button. The strength here is the Four of Cups. Well, I'm picking this up as this would be really good for both of you, because I think you both need something good happening in your life. You've this card of endurance. I mean, for goodness sake, Taurus, both you and this person have had to endure a lot in your life, and isn't it time you had something good happen? Isn't it time that you had something fun happening? And I feel that the feminine energy is on board with that, but the masculine energy isn't. Now, why is that? The strength here is the Five of Pentacles. Okay. There's a sense of lack around this masculine. I feel like they surround themselves with people as well who are also in that sense of lack. A lot of negative Nellies or negative Nancys around them. That misery loves company. I'm getting that. Well, this person here, this masculine energy, I feel has been miserable. And they've had people around them that have been as miserable as them. And I feel this feminine energy is coming in with this enticement, maybe a little bit of seduction here, guys. An opportunity for this masculine to have something positive in their life, and they're refusing it. The challenge for the feminine is the Two of Swords. So with this one, it's this person's attitude and the fact that they're likely to make some kind of ridiculous decision here to end this before it even gets a chance to really get going. But you know, for the feminine, all I can say for you guys is you can't do anything about how this person is responding or reacting. But what you can do is realize it has nothing to do with you. They are very attracted to you. I don't feel they know you all that well. They just know that they feel this magnetic attraction. It is very sexual in nature, but I also feel that for the feminine here, the feminine wants this to be more and is interested in having this be more, but the masculine is just concerned at the moment, oh, this is just sexual, it's not going to last. Some of them are even concerned about their own endurance. And I popping the stop button before they get to explore this further with the feminine. Yeah, okay. Yeah, judgment is the challenge. I feel it's this masculine here fears judgment. So what they're doing is making the judgment before they think. See, they're so fearful of the feminine judging them harshly for whatever they consider their flaw to be, or flaws, plural, that they would rather do the judging themselves and judge the feminine harshly and say, oh, it's just sexual. No, they don't mean anything to me, and kind of write it off. Okay. Now, in the environment for you, Taurus, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. You know what? If the thing is, when you're in this Gaia energy, you're in creation mode. So if this isn't going to work out with this person, you know what? It's okay. Because this wheel will continue to turn and there will be another opportunity on down the line. Because how can there not be? Because you're in this very attractive creation mode at the moment. You're attracting success to you, abundance, focusing on your own strengths, your own prosperity, bringing the bacon home, keeping the home fires burning, working on your business, your career. You're doing all of that and looking damn good doing it as well, I might say, Taurus. So the fact that this person is doubting themselves and is projecting their own insecurities onto you, well, I think you know what you have to do. But in their environment, we've got the Hierophant. I feel that this person is going to everybody else for advice as well. I feel that they talk a lot to people around them, probably these same ones that are in this situation. So the thing is, when you ask for advice, you've got to be really, really careful about who you ask advice from. Because if you're someone who has been going through a tough cycle in your life and there is something that happens that is good for you, we sometimes naively think that if we go to a friend of ours that has always been there for us, helpful, we think, that person is going to think that that's something, oh wow, I'm so happy for you. But I don't actually feel that. I feel that the people around them are more than likely going to give them bad advice, because misery loves company. They just want this person to hang out in their energy. They don't want them to ascend. They don't want them to succeed. They just want to keep them on this plateau. And that's where they'll stay. That's where this person will stay, unless they take action. But they have to take action not from what other people say or the judgment of others or what they're afraid how they will be judged, but for something that they want in their life. You know? If you could imagine a world where we were all very complacent, stuck. Imagine that world. What would be achieved if we were all in that complacent mode? Oh, just stick with what you know. Just stick with the familiar. Just stick with the known. If nobody took any risks, if nobody took any action in their life, if there weren't any charioteers out there blazing a trail, I think it would be a rather sad world. Your advice here. We do have the Four of Swords in the reverse. Taurus. You know, the main thing I'm picking up around this is this Swords energy. Don't let it affect you. These people don't know you. I feel these people who are judging you, who are advising this other person, they don't know you. They could be basing it on some kind of assumption or just how things appear. They don't know you. So take it with a grain of salt. The advice for this person is the Tower. Well, change, right? Action. This person, deep down, does want their life to change. And rather than resist it, and rather than go to everyone else hoping that they'll give us an excuse not to do it, rather than go there, this person is being advised to lean into the Tower here and actually make the Tower happen. Be the cause, be the action. Don't wait for the Tower to fall, but be the Tower. Be the Tower. Let's look at the outcome here for you, Taurus. Empress in reverse. Yeah. That's the thing. We also had the Emperor in reverse, and originally I've turned these in the upright because for this reading, and the reading's outcome, I see this as a hope, that the feminine is hoping to get their masculine energy. But they're not being, this whatever they're being judged for here is because of, well, okay, two things. I'm picking it up as they're being judged because, number one, they don't know the feminine energy. They don't know that they're this Gaia, this Empress energy. And number two, it behooves this masculine energy to have the feminine energy be submissive, not their equal. But this is about equality. This is not about having a little wife or a little woman at home that looks after the home and the family while the masculine goes out and plays. It's not about that. This is not about archaic traditional roles here. This is about this masculine energy understanding that their life will be so much more improved and they'll experience much more growth by having a woman that is just as strong as them, while also being in the feminine being in their yin energy. You know, this is not about dominance here. This is not about a fight for power or power games. This is about true masculine and feminine energy in the 21st century. This masculine energy can still be in this action-oriented, Thor-like energy, focus, determination, the charioteer, getting stuff done. The feminine energy can be just as powerful, but in a different kind of way, in a more nourishing way. But neither one of these is more powerful than the other. And the outcome for the masculine here is the Ten of Cups. Look at that. There is a lot of potential here for this to be an enduring relationship if the two of you can work out the power dynamic. I'm going to talk about this a lot more in the extended reading. So if this sounds like your relationship and you want the key to success, then please do join me. Spirit's going to come in with a lot. I could already tell that Spirit is chomping at the bit here to talk about this. They feel like it's something that needs to be talked about. Taurus, probably for all signs, but especially for earth signs, energy this month of March. And we're just in the northern hemisphere, of course, we're going into spring. It's the perfect time for something to start flourishing that you've planted. So let's see here, guys. We'll talk about this further. I hope that you join me in part 2. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or you can go to my Etsy store. The link is down below, and purchase directly there. The extended link is down below in the descriptions box. I'll put that as the first link in the box, so please do join me if you're interested in the extended reading. I'll be clarifying and going much further in detail and pulling out some more oracles as well. I will pull one more card here. Taurus, don't forget to press that thumbs up button, share me on your social media, and if you're a newcomer, I would love to have you subscribe. So Taurus, let's see. Okay, we've got victim consciousness. Yeah, that's that masculine energy that I was picking up. And sexuality. Oh, I feel that that's that feminine energy there with the devil. Oh, yes. Sexuality. So we'll talk about this more in the extended reading. Again, I hope that you join me there. The link is down below. Wishing you the best here, Taurus. Please do take care. I'll see you in part 2, or I'll speak to you again very soon.